Hey guys, this is Car Topic, and today we're going to be looking at why your first car should be a Porsche? Hold on, am I reading this right? Or no, I think it should be a Toyota. Okay, whatever, let's just get into it. So just to be clear, this video isn't about all Porsches. This video is going to be talking about the Porsche Macan and why the Macan should be your first car. And before you go down there in the comments to tell me that it's a Porsche, it's too expensive, it's unreliable, just stop for a second and let me explain myself. And then maybe at the end of the video, you can let it all out in the comments. And for my first reason, I'm gonna address the thing that probably makes you think I'm insane, the Porsche's reliability. Now I understand that Porsche isn't reliable per se, but as far as the crossover SUV category goes, the Porsche Macan has been consistently scoring in the top 3 for reliability. And Porsche deserves it because they've been climbing an uphill battle for reliability since the start of the 21st century. And did I mention that JD Power gave the Macan 4.5 out of 5 stars for reliability? Well, it did, and it's even up there with a few Lexus models. And trust me, I know, this must be a pretty hard pill to swallow, but once you get over the fact that this Porsche is actually pretty reliable, it paints an entire new light for the Porsche Macan. And before we get into some more reasons on why a Porsche Macan should be your first car, let's do a brief history, because honestly, before filming this video, I didn't know much about the Macan either. The year is 2015, and the BMW X3, the Lexus NX, and the Mercedes GLC are having a great time. But all of a sudden, a new competitor comes in, the Porsche Macan. For the first year of production in 2015, Porsche only offered the Macan in the S variant, which had over 340 horsepower, much more than its other competitors, and also at a lower price point in most scenarios. And now that I think about it, there's no better time than now to talk about the Porsche Macan's cost. On Carfax, it's not hard at all to find great examples of the Porsche Macan with low miles for under $35,000. And if you look hard enough, you can find some low owner, low mile, and no accident examples for around 25 grand. Not even I knew that you can get yourself this kind of modern Porsche for that kind of price. And I just want to be clear that I understand that 25K is a lot of money. It's just that I'd expect 25K to get me a Porsche like this. But let's get off that cost detour and see where the Macan is at today. In 2019, Porsche refreshed the Macan by adding some visual cues on the outside, such as the connected lights in the back, and also making the interior more luxurious while adding more power under the hood. So if you still believe that the Porsche Macan isn't a good first car, let's forget about the Macan for a second and answer some questions together. So for my first and really only question, let's answer together what makes a car a good contender to be a first car in general. For starters, I think we can both agree that a first car should definitely be on a lower price point. I'm sure we can also agree that a first car must also be reliable. And those two are essentially the fundamentals for a good first car. Some bonuses would be a comfortable interior or maybe just enough horsepower to be a fun car. And notice how throughout this whole entire question, I didn't show the Porsche Macan once. That's because the cars I showed shined in their specific categories where I showed them. And if you think about it, the Macan qualifies to be a good contender in every single one of those topics. So hopefully I've convinced you just a little bit that a Porsche Macan is a good car to be your first one. And if you still don't believe me and you're still really mad at me, go ahead. I give you permission to go furious in the comments. So anyways, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed and I really hope you learned something. I've been listening to your guys' recommendations and I've been using some more images in the videos, so please let me know in the comments what you think of them. I've also solidified the days Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for upload days, so please let me know in the comments if that works out well with you guys and I'll make adjustments accordingly. So thanks again, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Car Topic.